what's going on? It's Michelle the Prophet. If you came across this video, this reading is for you. Today's message is going to be things that you need to hear right now. Fair warning, this is going to be things that you need to hear, hence not things that you want to hear. So if it's not your vibe, I totally get it. You know, I'm not gonna be like romanticizing anything in this video or anything like that. It's gonna be like pretty straightforward, to the chase, kind of blunt. So you can choose pile 1, 2, or 3, whichever picture sticks out to you the most aesthetically pleasing one, if you will. If you're a returning subscriber, hey friend, thank you so much for fucking with my channel. I love you so much. Go ahead and leave me a like. The more that you interact with this content, the more likely I am to pick up on your energy. If you are new here, welcome to my channel. I truly hope these messages resonate for you. Go ahead and check out my other videos as well. They may resonate with you as well. That being said, yeah, things that you need to hear right now. I'm pretty straightforward. I do believe that's all I have to say. So I'll see you in your pal. Bye. Hi, pal 1. If you chose this photo right here, this section of the video is for you. I'm going to pull out things that you need to hear right now. First, we're going to cleanse out this space for pile 1. Lovely. Great. So what does pile 1 need to hear right now? And I ask for messages, the truth, nothing but the truth. What does spirit want to communicate with pile 1? What are some warnings? Ooh. All right. 5 of Cups. Things that you need to hear right now. So if you know that you are in the 5 of Cups space right now, if you could be grieving a failed situation, if you could be in some sort of disappointment, or you're like disappointing someone else over like a failed relationship in regards to your emotions. If your emotions have been down, then take it as like you in this scenario. But if it's not you, then this could be someone else in your energy feeling this way. So let's see. This could be someone feeling this way in regards to you. But let's see. Things that you need to hear right now. So this may be like a warning that you may be grieving a situation very soon, or something may be coming up that reminds you of a failed attempt at a relationship, that may even invoke tears. You may be seeing someone like on TV, on social media, that may like trigger you. So be really careful and cautious of the content that you're interacting with online. Because something might be put online intentionally, like to hurt you. This may be what you need to hear. Like, just be careful of your timeline. Be careful of who you're following and shit like that. That message is for someone. Like, someone may be trying to purposely hurt your feelings. So the Page of Swords came out. So I definitely feel like this is someone you cut out. This could be someone that is in the 5 of Cups energy towards you, and they may be looking to get revenge out on you because you cut them out. And it looks like this person may be like really devilish or like materialistic. They could be really like vulgar towards you, or having feelings of like deceit in some way. Like they want to get back at you is what I'm getting. So be very careful. Like you may not be able to be friends with someone who you didn't work out with. Like, so say like you tried to make things work with someone on a romantic level, and then like it didn't work or go down that way, and they may be like still playing the role like, oh, we can still be friends, and you might be in an emotionally mature space to do that, but they very well may not be, even no matter like how they're coming off as that. So you may need to stay guarded from this person because of that, because they may be like childishly trying to hurt you still, especially if you still have ties to them emotionally in some way. That's not the case. I am seeing that someone is wanting to tell you some sort of information in order to make you cry. They want to communicate something with you, but I also feel like it's not directly, like they're not gonna like say it to your face. It's something that they want you to just kind of peep. I hear peep game. Like somebody could be trying to like flaunt like a new relationship in your face prematurely. Someone is trying to like, okay, so this is kind of cringe for me. It's like somebody is trying to like flaunt some sort of wealth or some sort of like they're trying to act as more established than they actually are in some area of their life in order to impress you because they're hurt over a situation not working out. I feel like you intuitively already pick up on this. We're going to dig into why you need to know this. But I do feel like this is just like a fair warning to you that, because someone is going to catch you off guard, in all honesty. This person is going to catch you off guard and really just try to get to you. You could be a Pisces. They could be a Pisces. Someone here can definitely be a water sign, a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, I see. And I also see Earth and air on the board. So I'm just trying to listen really quick to see if there's any other messages here. Someone has sharp eyes. Someone has like catty, almond shaped eyes. And they could wear glasses. Someone is very fucking serious. Someone is acting like your friend, but in the background, they're mad at you. They're mad that they don't have access to you in some way. They're mad that they can't get to you. They're mad that you're not impressed by them. They're mad about something that you said to them. They're mad that you are the fucking high priestess, that you have a direct connection to God and divine, that you speak to God directly, that you speak to your spirit guides directly. They're mad at some sort of religious regimen that you follow. Like they're mad that they can't get in between you and your spirit guides, or that you are divinely protected. In all honesty, they're mad that you are committed to divine before you're committed to anything else materialistically. I see this person is very materialistic. Very. And maybe that's why it didn't work out between y'all. And I feel like you need to know this because this is they're in grief over the fact that they weren't able to take you off course to make you more like them, or they couldn't make you like them, or something just didn't work out. Y'all didn't mix, and maybe you were like the mature one in the situation, like, hey, this isn't going to work out between us. I feel like we have different moral codes. I'm more focused on XYZ. You're more ABC. Nothing against you personally. We can still be friends. We can still hang out. We can still kick it. But I think I'm going to take a different direction. This could be like with work. This could be obviously like with friendship. Some friends could be mad that you're not hanging out with them anymore. You're not entertaining them anymore. This obviously can be romantic as well. But somebody's trying to make you feel left out. Someone's trying to make you feel like you should be in regret for not taking the chance with them. So ever since like you said whatever you said to them and you're like, hey, I'm really focusing on myself right now and this situation's like taking too much out of me. Like ever since you said that, they have been trying to seem like they've been trying to act like more serious, a little bit more mysterious than they actually are. They've been trying to impress you. They've been trying to like change your mind, and they could be mad that this isn't working. We're going to pull out some more cards on this energy though and see what's going on. The alignment of my cards be like pissing me off because I be feeling like it's not lined up right. I be knowing it's not actually. Like I know for a fact it'd be crooked. That's so random. Okay. What's going on with Pal 1 on what they need to hear right now? What do they need to be made aware of? Okay, so we have the 10 of Wands. You need to be made aware of a situation that you dropped. You dropped this situation. It was too much. This person had too much baggage. They had too much shit going on. Possibly they could have like tried to like kind of stress you out a little bit. Like you had to bring everything to the table. They weren't really, I hear inadequate. I mean, they were just purely just inadequate. They weren't really bringing nothing to the table that was worth your while. It sounds kind of harsh, but it's just kind of true. Like it's just the truth. And this is very much why you had to end this situation. Or this could be like you just need to be aware of someone being inadequate, and like you're really putting in all the fucking work. And you're going to be bummed out at the end of this because you're going to be like, man, I put in all this fucking work for nothing. All right, what's going on with Pal 1? What they need to know about this King of Coins. Thank you so much. Is that they're really a page of coins. They're very immature. They're very ego driven. They're very sight driven. Like they walk by their sight. They walk by what looks pretty, what looks shiny to them, what they think is going to give them advances. I feel like you move by what you think is going to spiritually advance you, give you health on a spiritual level. They move by what they think is literally going to advance them in life. They move by what they think is going to make them look good, period. Someone might have collared shirts or wear a lot of collared shirts and khaki pants, or maybe they have to do that for work or something like that. Someone is willing to do anything for money. Like any fucking thing. And you are getting yourself involved with someone like this. I really feel like they have no limit to what they're willing to do for money. Like they'll fuck around and sell their soul. They'll sell your soul, their mama's soul, their daughter's soul. They don't give a fuck. It's whatever for the cheddar for this person. What's going on with the Page of Swords for Pal 1 and what they need to hear? Uh-oh. The devil. You cut this devil out. And the thing about the devil is the devil knows how to mimic goodness. The devil knows how to make shit look good. Make a fucking prison sentence look like a fucking vacation on a tropical island. This motherfucker is offering chains. That's the only thing that they're offering. They're offering something that is going to keep you tied down, keep you burdened, keep you weighed down, make you overworked, make you put in work, more work than you fucking need to for them, really. It's not going to fucking benefit you in the end. It's only going to benefit this person. And they're mad that they can't get you involved. Whoa, this motherfucker's willing to lie to you. They're willing to cheat. They're willing to scam. And what's so scary about this is that they smile in your motherfucking face. I hear smile in your face, always want to take your place. They're backstabbers. This person's a backstabber. You have a backstabber in your fucking energy, Pal 1. They want what you have. They want what you can give. 100%. And it's because you're extremely valuable without scheming and scamming. You don't have to scheme and scam to have a hold value, to hold weight, to get the attention that they want, to have the accolades that you have. You don't need to sell your soul. You don't need to sell your ass. You don't need to do the things that this person feels like they need to do in order to maintain what they have, or I want to say what they think they have. This person is offering you a deal. A fucking devil is offering you a deal. And what you need to be aware of is accepting that deal. Because the deal is going to look really, really good. It's going to look really... They're pros at manipulation. Someone is really good at manipulating, and just be careful, Pal 1. What's going on with Pal 1 with the Page of Coins? They're going to dress something up, make it look real nice. What's going on with Pal 1 on what do they need to hear right now? That they're going to make it seem like you need them in some way, that they can better your life. They're like, mind you, this is the motherfucking Page of Coins. The Page of Coins, okay? You're already at the 9 of Cups. So they're finna be like, oh, like they're finna like sell the fuck out of their offer. Like, oh yeah, like, you know, I could better your life. This could better your situation. This might be like a fucking marketing sales pitch or some shit, even is what I'm getting. This might be a motherfucker like literally in a suit and tie come knocking on your door, making it seem like you need to sign this contract. He could better your life. He could do this and that, and it ends up being a motherfucking nightmare of a fucking long court battle. You needing to like unravel yourself from this contract. This could be like a fucking business deal, a job, or some getting that for some people. Honestly, it could obviously always be related to romance as well, but I am getting that for some people it is like a fucking contract or something that sounds really, really good. And it ends up biting you in the ass later because you already, it's like somebody's trying to say, because you're at the 9 of cups and somebody's trying to say like, oh, like this is that extra push that you need to get to the 10 of cups. And really, it's just going to fuck you over, the high priestess. But you're already aware, like, your intuition is going to protect you. Yeah, your intuition is going to protect you from this for sure. And even if you do fuck up and make a deal with the devil in some way, you're only going to reap benefits of it in the long run. You might learn a hard lesson, not to, like, scare anybody or anything like that, but you know, things are gonna eventually turn in your favor because this devil energy never wins at the end. They're never gonna be able to conquer you. Like, you're extremely protected. You will be able to move on from the situation really scot-free. And this person who's trying to convince you of this deal or whatever is really going to end up fucking themselves off for trying to get to you. Because your spirit guys ain't gonna like fuck around and play. You got some like goons in the dark that's like waiting to attack like anything that's trying to harm you or hurt you. So you definitely don't have to worry about nothing. This is just something that you need to hear right now. Maybe you need to be a little bit aware of it, a little bit vigilant. You know, don't just naively walk into things. Don't just naively be so forgiving or be so open to accept shit from people right now, because I am getting like it's something going on where someone is definitely trying to deceive you and make it look like prettier than really what it is. It's going to be an ugly fucking nasty battle or something that you're going to have to climb out of. But that's what I got for you, Part 1, on what you need to hear right now. And I hope that message gave you some sort of helpful information. I really appreciate you for fucking with my channel. Go ahead and leave me a like if you didn't already. Choose another pal if you are interested. Yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye. Hi, pal 2. If you chose this photo right here, this section of the video is for you. And we're going to pull out cards on your energy for pal 2 on what you need to hear right now. And hence, it's not going to be what you want to hear, but what you need to hear. So first, we're going to cleanse out the space for pal 2. Great. Thank you so much for this lovely opportunity to read on these lovely souls. I asked for messages for Pal 2. What does Pal 2 need to hear right now? And everybody who chose this photo on the screen, what do they need to hear right now? This could have something to do with like what you're focused on, something that you're planning. You could be planning a trip. You could be planning to move somewhere in the next couple months. Don't have to be. You could be planning to save money. You maybe need to be made aware of some sort of information. So the World card came out. So yeah, you could definitely be traveling. Gotta cover her up. So the World card came out. Something has been completed, or you're done with some sort of cycle. What does Pal 2 need to hear right now? You're moving on, or you've already moved on. Like, I mean, this is 10. This is completion. Knight of Wands. Could be moving on from a Knight of Wands, or had moved on from a Knight of Wands. This energy may be popping back up. Somebody is double backing. Yep, communication. Somebody will be reaching out to you, or someone is trying to contact you energetically. They're trying to sever your spiritual, field, your spiritual space. Someone is in your spiritual space or trying to invade it, trying to send you messages spiritually, energetically. It's some sort of Knight of Wands. We have the Ace of Wands. Yep, someone's trying to take action towards you. Someone is trying to maybe even manifest or cultivate some sort of new opportunity with you after a situation has ended. Someone's trying to double back. Someone's trying to spin the block on you. This is like, I hear dead and gone. Like, this is after like a situation is like over. Dead and gone. What's going on with Pal 2? What does Pal 2 need to hear right now? Yep. Six of Cups came out. This is someone that you have a very nostalgic feeling with, or you had like childhood experiences with this person, a past with this person, a history, etc. And they're going to be using that. They're going to be using that nostalgic feeling with you in order to create a new situation with you, to start a new cycle with you. They're going to be like on some reminiscence type shit. They're going to be like, oh, remember the good times? Remember when I did this with you and you did that with me? And like they want you to remember all the good shit and forget all the bad shit. Forget the reason why this cycle has been completed. That's what they want. That they want a new opportunity with you. They're going to be communicating this with you. Someone has their eye on you. Someone, period, point blank, is watching you, Pal 2. Like, just straight up. Someone's definitely looking at you. They're looking for you. Now I hear, stop looking at my ass nigga. Looking ass niggas. Yeah, this is a looking ass nigga. Period. They could definitely be watching you on social media. Yeah. And then right when I said that shit, this is my social media card. Cause like the likes just remind me of social media. So somebody is like not only watching you, looking at your pictures and shit, but they're looking at who else is interacting with you. I feel like you intuitively picked up on this person's energy anyway, because you just energetically feel them trying to invade your space. You know this energy. It's very familiar energy. This person is very sexually attracted to you. And I mean, they want you. I mean, like, period. Like, it's something about their horse. In other words, like their penis. They get really, really excited and aroused. And now, oh my God, I watched the Ghetto Nun Tarot, and she reminded me of that fucking Ray J song, I Hit It First. So I'm going to tag that below, but you know, I hit it first. I don't know if y'all know that song. If you don't, congratulations. Good for fucking you. Don't even bother clicking on that song or video, but I hit it first. Yeah, so this person might feel like very territorial about you. They might be like kind of misogynistic and trying to like feel like they can get you back, or they could have you anytime that they want to. Like, they're just ignoring the fact that like this cycle's completed, or you have completely changed, or whatever frequency you were at or on when they first interacted with you, you're no longer that person. You're no longer participating in that frequency. Like, they can't get with who you are right now. Like, if y'all were to meet for the first time right now, you would never fuck with this person. But they're ignoring that because they're like stuck on some sort of old version of you that accepted them, and they're using that to their benefit. They be aware of someone communicating with you and trying to entice certain emotions out of you that are in regards to some sort of nostalgic feeling, because they're trying to cultivate a new opportunity with you, pure point blank. And this opportunity involves a lot of sex, or it's centered around sexual, lustful energies. This person wants to have a new sexual relationship with you in some way, if they had that before, or they just want to have some sort of level of intimacy with you right? And it's also like, fuck, what was I gonna say? Oh, fuck, I lost my train of thought. Oh, it's not like for good reasons. It's because like they're seeing that you're getting attention from other places or other people, and it could be like I said, like this person's territorial and they don't want you to like leave them even though they're delusional, because I feel like you've already left them. The situation's already over. You've already moved on. They don't want that though, obviously. But why do you need to know this? So let's see. I hear need to know basis. Why does my pal 2 need to know this? Why do they need to know this? Okay. Because bringing this situation back in your life is going to be very burdensome. You've completed this cycle already. Whatever reasoning that made you walk away from this person, place, or thing the first motherfucking time, it's going to be 1,000 times fucking worse this time. The baggage that you're going to carry out of the situation is going to be 1,000,000 trillion times fucking worse than the baggage you carried out the first time. It's like they're coming back for more, just to damage you more, just to inflict more harm onto you. Like they're not coming back to better your life, better your situation. They're not coming back as a changed, new, renewed person. They're not coming back as like a motherfucking, especially if this is romantic, like going back to this job, going back to this family member, letting this thing back into your life is going to worsen your situation 100%. Okay. And that is what you need to hear, because this person's going to make it sound really, really good. And they're a fuckboy. They're lying. They're a trickster. They play games. I hear a gamer. This motherfucker might even be a gamer. Like they play the game. Literally, they play on the game. Which, nothing against gamers. I love gamers. My brother's a gamer. I love gamers. Like, none against, I think they're hella cool. But I'm just saying, like, this motherfucker though is like just a fucking liar ass nigga. Like they're just a fucking trickster. Like, and they're pissing me off low key, because they're like, gotcha. Like I'm getting like somebody who like just wants to convince you to fuck with them again, just for their ego, just to stroke their ego. They want to see if they can hit it. They want to see, like, they feel like you're getting too far gone out of their reach, and they want to see. They want to see something. They want to see if they're able to communicate with you again. So we have the Queen of Wands. So they're communicating with you out of pure spite, out of the fact that you look really fucking good, and they want to see what those waters are like. They want to see if, and you're also, something about you're coming off really feisty. You're coming off as hard to get for this person. So I'm telling you, like, they're doing it for all the wrong reasons. They're doing it because they want to see if they're able to do it. That's it. Like, they just want to be able to see if they're able to still play with you, play games with you, play with your emotions. They want to just see if they're able to get you again. Don't let this motherfucker do that to you. Don't be this motherfucker's fucking walk in and out ass mother. This ain't in and out, motherfucker. Like, please get the fuck on. Please get the fuck on. This person just wants to see if they're able to do all the things that they did to you before and come back. So you accepting this person is like telling them, yeah, dog me the fuck out and come back anytime you want. You're always welcome. The door's always fucking open for you. That's like literally the only thing that you'll be communicating with this person if you let them or welcome their energy back into your life. You're gonna you're gonna regret it. I hear haunted mansion. This motherfucker haunts you, or they want to hunt you. This motherfucker's predatory. Because at first I was getting like haunted, like they want to constantly be on your mind. They don't want you to forget them. They want to make sure that you remember them, because they're just so But I'm also getting like hunt you down. Like they're predatory towards you, and them having a new opportunity with you would really just sharpen their sword, their fucking knife against you. It'll choke the fuck out of their ego. Because right now they're feeling like they can't get to you anymore. Just continue to be the one that got away. Do not open that fucking door with this person. I hear you're gonna regret it. Haunted Mansion, America's Horror Story. Yeah, it's gonna be a fucking horror story. And you know they have the thing freak show. Like this motherfucker's a freak show. Whatever facade, whatever face they want to put on or to come towards you is fake as fuck. That's not really what this person is behind the scenes. They're acting. They're a really good actor. Okay, and they're gonna wipe that mask off as soon as they get what they want out of you. This is a fair warning. This is what you need to hear. You might be talking to this person right now and considering, this person might have already reached out. They might have already kind of peeked through your door a little bit trying to contact you, and you might let them in because you're like, oh yeah, I remember all those nice good times with this person, how they made me feel and all the nostalgia and da-da-da-da. But nah, fuck all that shit. This motherfucker is not cool. And they showed you that they weren't cool already. So don't let them in. That's a warning. It's a fair warning too. Don't let this motherfucker in. This motherfucker is a snake, conniving, loser, liar, deceiver. Period. They're fake, okay? They're a thief. They're a thief of joy. They're fucking liars. Whatever comes out of their mouth, don't believe shit they gotta say. They're lying. They're lying, liar. Pants on fire. They're liars, period. Don't believe shit they gotta say. You're gonna have to have strength over your emotions. You're gonna because maybe a part of you wants to experience the good parts of this person again, because it felt really good to be with this person at some point, and maybe you do want to experience. We're all human, but at the end of the day, you have to. We talk about self-respect all the time and shit like that, but I mean, you have to realize that whatever good that this person showed you, that's not really them. What's really them is the part of themselves that they revealed to you that was ugly. And the fake part of them is the niceness. That part is the fake part. That's the facade. And then I see the high priestess here, and that just tells me you maybe needing to have a bigger commitment to the bigger picture and not just the little good details, because I feel like you might be still emotionally connected in some way, and the high priestess, your higher self sees everything for what it is. They don't just see the past. Your higher self isn't living in the past as much as your lower self maybe. Your higher self sees this person for exactly who they are. So you may need to tap into your higher self and ask maybe even your spiritual team or your spiritual guides how to move in regards to this person, because you may need to be reminded of the bigger picture of things, because you might be they say that the devil is in the details, is they say, right? So what that means to me is this person may be trying to reminisce with you and nitpick or cherry pick the good parts of y'all relationship, of what went down. They want you to remember the details of the good that went down. They don't want you to remember the overall everything, the bigger picture of really what the fuck went down. Oh, remember that time I bought you Chick-fil-A when you were at work? And then they don't want you to remember the part of they bought you Chick-fil-A because you found out they was texting other bitches or something. I don't know, they don't want you to remember why the shit happened. They want you to remember what happened, not why it happened. I don't know if that makes sense, but they want you to remember the details of the good shit. Oh, remember how it made you feel? Remember how this and that, but they wanted you to remember all the shit that benefits them the most in order to snake their way back into their life. But they don't want you to remember the shit that is really gonna make you be closed off to this person and remind you yeah, let me not put myself back into this fucked up situation. But that's what I have for you, pal. Two. I really hope that message gave you some sort of helpful information moving forward. I love y'all so much. Thank you so much for fucking with my channel. Go ahead and choose another pal if you would like. Bye. Hi, pal 3. If you chose this photo right here, this section of the video is for you. We're going to pull out some cards on your energy, on what you need to hear right now, what you are least expecting right now. First, we're going to cleanse out your space for this reading for pal 3. Alright, great. So what are some energies that pal 3 needs to be made aware of? What do they need to hear right now for pal 3? Thank you. What does pal 3 need to hear right now? Be careful of extorting yourself. Be careful of doing some shit for somebody who ain't gonna be grateful. Don't bend your motherfucking back, do gymnastics and backflips for a motherfucker who ain't even gonna say thank you. Don't break your back for nobody that's finna motherfucking not even appreciate that shit at the end of the day. They don't know what it took to get there. Don't do no shit for no motherfucker that don't know how to do it themselves, or they don't really understand the capacity it took for you to get to where you're at, but they want to take what you can give type shit. Don't do it. You're gonna regret it every time. Don't be feeling charitable right now. Right now ain't the time to feel charitable, especially towards no motherfucker who's superficial. I feel like you might be wanting to do good deeds. I hear no good deed goes unpunished. No good deeds. No good deeds. You might be feeling, oh, let me help them out. They're poor, or they're homeless. They have a sad story. Okay, but why the fuck do they have a sad story? I hate to be that person, but sometimes it's like, bro, sometimes motherfuckers put themselves in certain situations because they're not willing to fucking do what it takes to become a better person or to be in a better situation. So if you're willing to do what it takes to be in a better situation, why the fuck would you help a motherfucker out that's not even willing to do what you're willing to do? You know what I mean? Like, they don't even value themselves enough, but you think by you valuing them, it's gonna show them something. No, the motherfucker gotta do that shit themselves. Fuck that. I feel like somebody's very superficial. They don't understand. They ain't lived enough life to really appreciate what you have to offer. Don't bend your back for this motherfucker. They don't even hold the capacity to understand the sacrifice that you make just to be you, just to live the sort of lifestyle that you live. That might be what you need to be made aware of right now. You have been through a lot of different phases in your life. I feel like this is why you're very empathetic towards people in their situations, because you've been there, done that. You no matter how old you are, like, you could have experienced a lot of different things, which is why you always, you try to be compassionate for people and what they're going through and shit. But you have to remember, and you know what's crazy? I was just thinking, like, this is definitely going to be relevant to this. So I was just thinking about how, like, I would not vouch for every version of myself, because a lot of the past versions of myself, I was on some motherfucking bullshit. Okay, like, I needed to be told certain things, or I needed to lose certain things in order to learn and gain certain things. Like, I needed to go through certain things in my life. So no, I wouldn't vouch for every version of my past self, because fuck that shit. Like, I know when I'm on some bullshit. I know when I need to become a better person. I know that there's, like, a past version of me that was wrong, that did some fucked up shit to somebody. Like, I know why a lot of my friendships ended, because I was not a good person. I was not always a good person, and I'm mature enough to realize that. So it's like, I have been through deaths and transformations and rebirths, and I've done the shadow work, I've done the inner work, I've done the fucking light work, or whatever it was I needed to go through, been through the cycles I've needed to go through in order to get to here, to where who I am today. I could say that I can honestly vouch from who I am today with my chest, from what I know, because I understand that I'm working to the best of my capability. But I know for a fact the past versions of myself, my past lives, I was not working at the best of my capability. I was on some motherfucking bullshit. And I would not bet on that bitch worth a fucking penny, because I know that bitch was on some bullshit, you know? And I'm a real ass bitch enough to like say that. And it's like, you can't always be charitable to energies who aren't willing to be real with themselves, if that makes sense. So I feel like, Pal 3, you are somebody who, you've been through a lot of transformations. You've been through a lot of cycles, a lot of deaths within who you are, like in your past lives and shit. So although you may feel empathetic and compassionate for certain people who are in certain phases of their life, you cannot bend yourself backwards trying to prove anything to a motherfucker, trying to help out a motherfucker or nothing like that. That's not why God or your spirit or the universe is putting you in such a high pedestal in this position. Maybe you just need to be who you are and continue to embody the traits that you have, and just in order to show motherfuckers where they can be. Not because you need to step off of your throne and give a motherfucker everything that you worked hard for. Fuck that shit. Motherfucker gotta work hard just like how you did. They gotta, motherfucker better pull up their sleeves and put in some elbow grease. Fuck is you talking about? Yeah, so I know that's just such a random ass rant, but yeah, like it's something going on that you need to be made aware of. Cause you may be trying to give somebody the clothes off your back and it's not their size. They're not old enough. They're not mature enough. They ain't been through enough life experiences to appreciate this shit. This motherfucker is immature. Somebody's immature. Somebody ain't there yet. Somebody's not on your level. And it's not because you're better than anybody, but you've worked hard for where you're at. You've worked hard for where you're at spiritually, emotionally, mentally, physically. You've put in the work. I'm sorry. You've done the shadow work. You've had these self-realizations. You've had these metamorphoses. You've had these cycles already. This person has not had that shit. So we can sit up and try to explain something to somebody over and over and over and over until our fucking jaw hurts. But sometimes life experiences is the best teacher, especially for a young-minded motherfucker. I just learned that teenagers don't listen. And I know that's so obvious. Like for some of you who are older and you have kids who are like in a teenage age, teenagers don't give a fuck about words. Teenagers have to have real life experiences in order to learn. That's just their developmental, like in their psyche. Like I just learned that shit. I didn't know that. So you might be trying to like lecture a teenager or just a young-minded somebody could be 30 plus and still be young-minded. The motherfucking No Child Left Behind, that shit was fraudulent. A lot of motherfuckers was left behind. Somebody could be very just young-minded, old as fuck, old as dust, old and musty, older than you probably, but just young-minded, you know what I mean? And you trying to lecture them like, no, you need to do this, XYZ, you need to da-da-da. And like you really giving them some real game. And you could really help them out, you know, you really feel like I could help you. But no, that's not how they're going to learn. This person just wants to feel sorry for themselves. If somebody in your energy who you're trying to help, you could have straight up given this person a job, given this person clothes, given this person a place to sleep. They're not going to appreciate it because they don't know what it took for you to get that house, for you to get those clothes, for you to afford this stability, this lifestyle, that you have. So why the fuck would they appreciate it? They think life come easy because you giving them shit easily. So why the fuck wouldn't they think life come easy? Especially if this is your child. If you have given them everything they've ever fucking had in their life, why the fuck wouldn't they think that life comes easy? That's a scary thing to just keep doing to somebody. Like, you just gonna keep giving and giving and giving your all, breaking your back for a motherfucker who think the shit came easy? No. That's the type of shit that make you lose your motherfucking mind. That's why you give teenagers responsibilities at certain ages. And you try to teach them like, responsibility is a good thing because with responsibility comes freedom, comes liberation. You know what I mean? If you're responsible enough to learn how to drive a car, then you have the freedom of driving to school every day by yourself. You know, what teenager doesn't want to feel like they have those responsibilities and be mature enough and be grown enough to do certain shit? You know what I mean? Like, you have to teach them, like, there's baby steps to this shit. So you might be needing to, like, show a motherfucker step by step, like, how the fuck to appreciate things. And I'm saying it in the context of this being your child, because it could literally be your child, or this is just, again, somebody who's just childlike minded. And it's not, if that's the case, if this is a grown motherfucker, it is not your responsibility to take care of this motherfucker. Oh, wow, that came out of nowhere. What's going on with Pal 3 on what Pal 3 needs to be made aware of right now? You could be making plans for somebody. Now I hear matrimony. I feel like you're making plans for somebody that they aren't gonna fucking appreciate. I don't know. It could be like plans of commitment, plans of marriage, but they're still like crying over spilled milk. They're still like healing from something. They're not even in the fucking headspace to commit to you or commit to anything else right now. Like, to you, the shit is clear as day. It's a perfect opportunity to grab at. Like, you don't understand why this relationship can't work right now, or you don't understand why this person won't get with the program, or you don't understand why you can't, like, do all of what your heart wants to do for this person. But it's because they're not in the right headspace. They're not in the right emotional space. Their mind is somewhere else. They need to go through something. Like, they may be going through a metamorphosis even, where, like, they could be being, like, really lazy. This person could be a Pisces, a Libra, a Virgo, a Capricorn, Taurus, Cancer, Pisces, a Scorpio, or a Gemini, Aquarius. They don't have to be. I feel like you're making plans for this person and you're trying to squeeze them into your future, but you're not realizing they're not putting in any work with you, though. Like, you're doing all the work. You're carrying all the heavy, like, you're doing all the heavy lifting and shit. And you might be even making wedding plans. Like, you see, like, a whole future with this motherfucker, and the whole time they're sitting up crying about some shit that they cannot control, they still don't even understand that how to let go of shit they can't control, or how to let go of shit they can't change. Like, they're still at some baby step or some baby process when it comes to something that they could be emotionally manipulative, or emotionally immature is really what I'm getting. Like, they don't really grasp the concept of their emotions. They could be acting emotionally. They're figuring it out, though. I feel like this person will eventually figure it out. You don't have to just lose all hope on somebody, but I do think you need to start looking at a motherfucker for what they really are and not what you want them to be, not the potential you think they could be. I do feel like you straight up dress a motherfucker, like you literally dress them up and make them wear certain clothes and look a certain way, and they look the part. They look really good, but they don't fit they're not. It's something inadequate about this motherfucker. Like, it's something about them that's just superficial. Like I said, like, they don't make the cut. But we're gonna pull out some more cards for Pal. Yeah, this person might be really immature. They might still think they could get over on people. They still think they could cut corners. They think life come easy. Somebody think because they've been given everything in their life by a bitch. Like, this might be like a man. I'm getting that just been always, every bitch he came across took care of the nigga. So he ain't never really had to be a man and step up and be a leader and shit. This person don't even know how to be a real counterpart to you. They still think they could lie, cheat, and connive and shit. They're not realizing, like, they're not picking up on the fact that they have to be real. They don't even know how to be real with themselves. They could be liars, and they're the type of motherfucker, they lie to themselves. So don't even trip if they lying to you. They might need to be made aware of that. This person is the king of coins. They want the 10 of coins, but they're not. They don't even know how to get one coin. They're still the page of coins. Like, it's like they want to go to the page of coins straight to the 10 of coins. and they're in the headspace of thinking they're the king of coins, but the king of coins is a slow moving king. You know, he's strategical, he's wise, he knows how to wait. And this motherfucker is like, he thinks that he's the king of coins because he thinks he's strategic and he's been waiting and being patient. But no, you've just been sitting on your ass waiting on the bitch to hand you everything or something like that. Like, it's not that. Like, I don't know. Like, this motherfucker ain't putting in no work. Like, no elbow grease. Like, you got to let this motherfucker kind of fall on their ass in order to learn some shit. And it's could even not even be your fault. Like, this person could have, like, baby mamas, or I hear baby mama drama. Or, like, their mother coddled them a lot. Like, their mother didn't even put them, like, their mother, like, it could be their mama fault. It's not your fault or why they're like this. The death, you're showing up as the Empress here. You're somebody who knows how to birth yourself, who knows how to birth new situations, grow. You know how to go through periods of growth, ups and downs. You know how to do certain shit. You know what I mean? Like, this person ain't never really experienced a birth, a rebirth, a death and a rebirth, really. You know, it's time for you to be in your Empress energy, your receiving nature. It's not time for you to be charitable and be giving, breaking your back and shit. It's time for you to receive. So hold the energy of receiving right now, not giving. You're not selfish for that. You're not. You have no reason to people please right now. What's going on with three of pile 3? What do they need to hear right now? What does pile 3 need to hear right now? Thank you so much. Have patience. Have patience with this person. I feel like if you hold off on being charitable towards this situation, you will reap the benefits of it. Just wait it out. But don't give it out. You know, this person, they're going to get it eventually. Whoever it is, whether it's your child, your lover, your person, your family, whatever, I don't know. They'll get it eventually, but you have to let them figure it out on their own. And you will reap the benefits. Your angels are working on it. Just the fact that your angels put y'all in each other's path is beautiful, because you're here to show this person something. Whether it's your child or not, like, y'all are soulmates. Like, you're here to show this person something. And it's something that you naturally embody. And I think it's hard work. Wow, it's so beautiful. All right, what's going on with the King of Cups for pile 3? What does pile 3 need to hear? What does pile 3 need to hear? I definitely feel like a judgment has been casted over this person in this situation. That what they feel like is like shortcomings, and like what they're like making themselves feel victimized over is actually just their karma. It's something that they need to experience. They could be looking at you like, oh, you have everything. Look how lucky you are. When it's not luck. Like, you've worked towards this thing. You're the queen of coins because you did that. Like, you did the building blocks that needed to be done to build yourself up to be the queen of coins. And they're just feeling sorry for themselves. They're like a baby. And I'm getting like baby boss, which they could be a Cancer. But they're like feeling very sorry for themselves. They're feeling very victimized. And it's not your fault. And involving yourself with this person, it's just going to like confuse you and put you in a headspace you really don't need to be in. You got to let them figure it out on their own. What's going on with the 3 of... I keep saying 3. I'm in pile 3. Yep. You're going to be overworked and burdened because this person's going through a healing phase. They're going through a metamorphosis. They're going through something that they need to go through individually. And it's like you're trying to carry their karma. What they're going through isn't like something that they could be helped with. It's something that it's like a karmic situation that they need to go through. It's not nothing that they need to be saved from. I hear want to be saved. I ain't gonna save her. Don't save this motherfucker. Is that by Jeremiah? Yeah. Don't save this person. They don't need to be saved. They need to save themselves. They put themselves in this situation in somehow, some way. I'm not saying everybody that has that's experiencing homelessness or fucked up situations, or like a lot of people need charity, but this motherfucker don't. They're not a charity case. But yeah, that's what I got for you, Pal 3. I actually hope those messages resonated for you. Thank you so much for fucking with my channel. Go ahead and choose another Pal if you would like, or watch another video. Let me know in the comments, leave a like, whatever it is. Yeah. I'll see you next time. Bye.